Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, welcome back again, y'all, to the Maddentv. And guess what? It's Saturday, right back around again, week 2 in the college football. You know what I'm saying? So, um, coming into this week, we already know about last week. Shout out to Florida State again, but for being the team of the week, you know what I'm saying, with the win of the week last week. But speaking of Florida State, hey, them boys done rise. They done rose up to into the ranking. You know what I'm saying? Last week playing against Alabama, Bama coming in. I think Bama was like what, number 8 or something like that. But let me go ahead and bring it up on the, you know, the picture here for you can see. So as we can see right here, this was the preseason ranking, you know, before week 1 had in the beginning. So anyway, you see up at the top, we see Bama. Bama up here at the top at number 8. And we look down this list, I don't think we're going to find Florida State nowhere on this list, y'all. Florida State nowhere on this list. And the person at number 25 is Boise State, but we'll get to them too. But as we can see, we don't see Florida State nowhere on this list. You see LSU, Miami, you know, y'all see the list, man. So let's bring up the new list. You know what I'm saying? Boom. We got the new list right here. So the new power ranking, man. Who is this? Florida. This Florida at 13. Florida State at 14. Florida State had jumped all the way to 14, y'all. All the way up here to 14. And they didn't jump. Well, Texas Tech was number 24 at the time, but my bad. Let me do some real adjustment right quick. All right. So as you can see right here, though, you know what I'm saying. Florida number 13. Florida State jumped to 14, like we just said. They didn't hopscotch over Michigan. Michigan was at 14. You know what I'm saying. But then they didn't hopped over Michigan right here. And then past them, Michigan just went down 1, although they still won. And then, so it goes to show you what type of impact it has on your team if you beat one of those teams that was at the top. Me personally, I thought Alabama should have been down like in the 20s in the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying? But now since their first game, they didn't drop all the way down to 21, which is good for them because, you know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all probably heard my show, but like I was saying before that, I don't believe Bama going to be. I believe Bama going to have at least 4 losses this season. 4 losses this season. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, if they don't have 4 losses this season, I ain't talking about that bowl game either, but I think they'll have 4 losses this season. If they don't have 4 losses, I'll put on some water on my head. You know what I'm saying? So, they already at number 21. Now, if they get kicked out of the top 25, that boy might be on a hot seat. Kalen DeBow, he might have been on a hot seat, but I'm just saying, I think they're going to lose 4. I know they're going to win this week 2. Right now, it's a lot of teams playing, a lot of sorry teams and things like that. But I wanted to bring that to y'all attention. I don't know if y'all saw that or they snuck that by you. But, man, Florida State then jumped all the way up to 14. They got an easy opponent this week, so they should continue to win though. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's going down though, man. Ole Miss, they didn't dropped all the way down to 20. They were at 15 at first, and then dropped to 20. Like I said, Florida State, they didn't jumped over everybody and jumped to the 14th spot, man. Now, hey, if they keep winning, they close enough to be in the playoff now. So all they gotta do now is just keep winning, you know. Or hey, let's see how this. Hey, it goes to show you that people some things can get rearranged. But even in the top 25, man, you know, you got SEC and Big Ten dominant because all the way down Tennessee, they put on a good showing. They played Syracuse. I think they definitely should have probably still been over Alabama. So, but this how they got it now. But shout out to Florida State again. They did their thing though, man. But let's get into the Nick Madden key games though. You know what I'm saying? Um, I got Florida. I got who that is. My bad. I got Iowa and ranked number in 16, ranked Iowa State. With this game here, this is like a Big 10 and Big 12. So and then Colorado, my team, they playing Iowa State this year. So I want to see what Iowa can do. What Iowa State can do against this type of opponent right here. They did good for these last 2 weeks. Well, yeah, because they played week 0. But that's a key game for the Madden games. South Florida and Florida. The only reason about this one because South Florida beat Boise State and they beat them good too. They beat them good. Now, can South Florida go into rank number 13, Florida, with an upset? I think it's gonna be a lot of upsets and stuff this season, but I like to see South Florida go up in there and go ahead and beat Florida. You know what I'm saying? If they can do it in the fashion they did against Boise State, that'll be what's up though. And then on the last game you see down here, dog, we got 15 Michigan, ranked 15 Michigan, ranked versus 18 Oklahoma. A Big 10 SEC. We know Oklahoma still got some of the Big 12, but they SEC now for the last 2 years. Well, this is the second year. So, you know what I'm saying? Michigan going up to Oklahoma. Maybe Michigan can keep their win streak going on, and maybe they can jump ahead a little bit more, get over Florida State and whoever else like from 14 in front of them. You know what I'm saying? But those are Nick Madden games though, you know what I'm saying? So, and also we're gonna get into the game that we've been waiting on, Colorado. Y'all see my boys right here. Colorado. Coach Prime and Bus, man, we got Delaware coming in. Y'all already know that we looking forward to getting this victory though, but we gotta play the game high. We gotta play the game for sure though, you know what I mean? So we can't go in there lag and can't go in there playing down to the competition and things though, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's make sure that we got all our ducks in a row. Make sure we got the play calling what we're gonna be doing. We need to be on it 24/7, even while the game going on. Pat Shermer, you should not even be able to sleep. Coach Prime, you too, you shouldn't even be able to sleep. We need to get this job done, and we need to do it in a big fashion. It don't need to be by 3. We don't need to win no game by 3 anyway. We shouldn't even have it close. Now it's coming on, I think, about 2 something, maybe Central Time, 2 something Central Time though. But we should not be beating this team by just 7 points or stuff like that, man. We need to be up there at least in the 20s or somewhere. And I think Vegas got us a 20 points, 25-point favor, or 25 point and a half favor. So hey man, we gotta go do our thing, plus Coach Prime already said now let me back it up for a minute though. Now, of course I still want K Salt to start off the game, and I think he will be starting off the game. But like Coach Prime said, we're gonna get a chance to see Juju a little bit too. So we're gonna see K Salt and Juju. But let's not just keep on just doing this. So let's we know Juju our future, so let's just let him get his feet wet and things like that, But first, we need to go and handle our business so he can continue to, handle his business once he get in on the field. So I want to see K-Salt do his thing a little bit more. I want to see him get some passing going on. I wouldn't mind seeing Juju coming in after halftime. You know what I'm saying? So that way K-Salt can get his full stats. You know what I'm saying? But I need everything to be clicking tomorrow. Everything need to be clicking. Receivers need to be on point with their routes. Quarterback need to be on point with his passing and his running. And not just thinking, just play the game, though. Play the game how you played in Liberty, though, man. Too, when you had that breakout season. This your season right here, too. Go ahead and make your name and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to the outside noise. Do your thing, K-Salt. Juju, when you get in, you handle your business, man. And like I said, from the head coach all the way down to whoever the last person is, we be out here on point. And not just this game, just moving forward. You know what I'm saying? This need to be the game for us to get our, what they say, confidence back. But yeah, let's get our confidence back. Let's go out there and dominate, and then let's push on to things. You know what I'm saying? I like to see K Salt with at least like 200 yards throwing, maybe like 75 yards rushing, maybe with three passing touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Or just 3 touchdowns in total. You know what I'm saying? Maybe two passing, 1 run, or 2 runs, 1 passing. You know what I'm saying? Then the second half, I need to see Juju coming in, him getting at least like 200 some passing yards. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like about for him 25, 15 yards or something like that rushing though. You know, but I want to see them boys out there, man. They just dominate it all. You know what I'm saying? So Colorado, man, we're looking forward to a big win tomorrow over Delaware. It can't be none. Hey, we can't go no less than by 20. If let's show that we're a Big 12 competitor. You know what I'm saying? Challenger. We want to be competing for the Big 12. Let's play like we competing for the Big 12. You know what I'm saying? You see the other teams out here getting these dominant wins and things. We played Georgia Tech, but that was our game too. But I didn't feel too bad about the loss. You know what I'm saying? But this game here, don't come in here on half stepping. Don't come half stepping though. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in half stepping, Prime. I know we only got 8 toes, but hey, don't come in here half stepping. Let's go to 8. We running that ball up that middle behind C on the left side, and hey, we gonna dominate tomorrow, y'all. Hey, that been all for Nick, man. My fault. I'm gonna give y'all a prediction. What's the scope prediction for us? What would look good to us? Man, we can put up 40 points. I mean, you know, that's good enough. We put up 40, and if they score 20, that's fine too. But hey, it need to be that type of fashion of dominance tomorrow. You know, so hey, 40 to 20, I'm gonna go with that in that range. But peace out. Catch me again, man. Nick Maddentv, and I'm gonna hit y'all for some updates. Saturday coming, I might go live. Check it out. We out.